okay. That's
Man,
why.
I wish I had Joseph Tarragano.
No, you wouldn't
Lewis,
have.
bro.
No, you wouldn't have. No, you wouldn't have.
Mr. Lewis took my read, bro. He took it out, bro. And he went right in front of my face, bro. And I was just looking like, man, there ain't no way I even feel like coming being bothered by this man. I didn't even, I wasn't even hype about learning the clarinet. I would have learned it, though, if he just wasn't such an idiot. Yes,
Hey,
it was trauma to me. So we can go back to the show.
Trust me, you rather Mr. Lewis. Tarragano caught me. Well, it was my fault. I had a Playboy magazine. Anyway, but it wasn't my fault. He didn't have. He could have pulled me aside and talked to me by singing in front of the whole class.
Oh yeah, you got to say it in front of the whole class. You got to. Back in the day, you got to.
No, you don't have to. How about that? No, you don't have to. Like I say, Walter agrees to Dwayne is feeling like a fraud. He agrees to talk to Colonel Taylor. We go back to Gilbert Hall, and Whitley finds Letty doing some random ass sculpting in the lobby.
Yeah, bro. She was in the courtyard, huh?
Not the courtyard. She
was outside.
No, she was in the main lobby. She was in the main. It was in the main.
Was she in
lobby.
For some reason, I thought she was outside because I kept looking like. I think she was outside. We got to go back and look at it. I'm gonna go back and watch it.
Oh, I'm pretty. Either way, she could have kept that in her room. She could have kept that in the phone.
I mean, first of all, being in the lobby doing sculpting is ridiculous. We know that. But being in the courtyard is even more ridiculous. In fact, I'm starting to think about that category because I had non-applicable.
No.
I think I'm about to change. I had one of our new categories is non-applicable.
Man, Letty is just a free spirit. Let's not be hard on Letty, all right? Yeah, you being hard on Letty.
I'm not being hard on her. She's my
possible made December romance.
Yeah, you like her. That's all.
Don't be hard on Letty. That's what I'm saying. I know I didn't say. I said if it was if. It's like if I'm coming home, it's like I got rejected by someone. If I got rejected by a co-ed, it's like.
Did we already talk about Walter? Talking to Colonel Taylor?
No, we're coming to that. We're coming to that right now. But first, we're talking about Letty because Whitley comes down to talk to Letty at the sculpting thing. She thinks it's bad for her to be with him because Kim admires her so much. You remember this scene?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. She admires her. Basically, Whitley is BSing her trying to get out the room. And not Whitley, but Letty kind of goes with it and just tries to she lets Whitley tie herself up in knots. She said, you know what? I agree with you, but I want to observe her for about 6 months. So yeah, we're going to keep you in the damn room. How about that? Now go the hell out. Get the hell out of my face and let me sculpt.
Angie threw a little bit of, but I'm pretty sure you already knew that since you're doing all your studying in psychology.
Yeah. We go.
Busted.
Busted is right. We go to the gym. Colonel Taylor is working out. He is lifting ball.
Stop right there. Bruh. Gym, bruh? Did you see that place, bruh? They had a desk. They had everything in there that was so un-gym-like, bruh. I was looking around there like, why is there a desk in the corner?
And the girl that's just randomly standing back there, I don't know if she's stretching, I don't know if she's exercising. It's just weird. But the crazy part, let me not say crazy, the even crazier part is him lifting. He is doing shoulder lifts. And let me tell you something, the weights that he has, they're easily 30, I think they're about 35 pounds on each one of those weights. That means Colonel Taylor's skinny ass is doing this. And I mean, there's no struggle. He's like.
Yeah, he was. He was pumping. I was looking like, good, bro.
And then he's sitting there talking to Walter. What you say, Walter?
Did he do some curls?
Dude, he moves the curls. He moves the sit-ups. Look, I understand.
Bro, he was like this too, bro. He like,
I understand.
I was like, man. I was like, bro, that's pretty impressive, bro.
I understand working out and doing supersets, but what he was doing, bro, is just crazy. Walter comes in to talk to him, and he says that he knows who he is, so he knows who Walter is. He's still lifting. And there's a moment where he says, less than 12 hours. Kids are going to be in here doing their best to avoid my class.
They're gonna be in a gym that has a desk.
And I was telling myself, this seems kind of sexual for Colonel Taylor. Like he really like they're gonna be trying.
He likes that. He likes people trying to avoid his class. He likes the fear.
Now, first I gotta say, if this is the gym, ain't nobody gonna be working out the day before, not 12 hours before registration, because that place is gonna be set up for registration.
Yeah.
At a black university, that place is gonna be already set up.
Like they waiting on Colonel Taylor to finish lifting.
Hell no.
Hey, Colonel Taylor, when you gonna finish lifting? We got it set up for registration.
About 2 hours.
For the whole college.
About 2 hours. Let me finish. This girl said, "The hell is wrong?" Walter explains. He says that
maybe that desk was there, like giving him a little hint, like, "Hey, you see this desk right here? Can you move your ass, please?"
You know what they should have had? They should have had a worker from the school just sitting in the corner. They're sitting by the desk.
Sitting over there, like,
and doing this. Like,
hey, Colonel Taylor.
Yo,
how you doing? I'm all right. I was just saying, how you doing, man? I'm just over here waiting.
Waiting on you to finish your workout.
Hey, you think you're going to be done in about 10, 15 minutes?
What's going on? Oh, we setting up for registration for the entire college.
Yeah, we got about 15 tables sitting outside and stacked up.
We got to hook up some computers too. Could you kind of step it up a little bit?
And remember, those computers were the big boys, the big boy computers.
Ain't no laptops.
No laptops. It's straight monitors and hard drives. Hard drives that stand up on the floor, might I add.
Could you hurry that up, Colonel Taylor? Could you get that? Could you get that, Colonel Taylor, please, just a little bit?
The door. Could you get that for me, please?
But he agrees to do it. He agrees to talk to Dwayne or whatever. We go to Jaleesa and Freddie's room. It's the night before registration, and
Freddie. Oh my gosh.
She asks Freddie what she's gonna sign up for.
Freddie had about 24 hours of classes, bro. Like,
what is wrong with you? And she's like, "What is wrong with you? You trying to graduate next week, Jaleesa?" Jaleesa said, "Are you trying to graduate next week?" And she's like, "No, I just don't know." I say, "I see that." And then she's Freddie tells her, say, "Oh, a guy named Eric called." And Jaleesa doesn't want to talk about it, but then Freddie says something that makes Jaleesa. Jaleesa kind of does want to talk about it. So she talks some dude she met at her job during the summer, who she said was too young for her. It's like, look, you need to get over that. Really? Because you ain't got to.
Yeah, she act like she 50 or something.
Yeah, like too grown and stuff like that.
27 years old, man.
Oh my God. We go to the gym. Final scene. Dwayne is waiting for registration when Colonel Taylor appears.
Dr. War walks in.
Got his hat.
He's not Colonel Taylor that day. He was Dr. War at that time.
Had his little hat and had his little army, had his army hat and stuff like that, walking up and down.
Everybody was around, like
he's about to register, and everybody again like none of you. Everybody can't be a math major. You don't need to be scared of this man.
But you know what? He came up to the lines, I think, where they were registering for that class.
Oh hell yeah! He just pushing through this, that, and the other. Dwayne was right at the beginning, and he said, he was about to register. He said, "Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you a minute, Dwayne?" And I mean, it basically comes down to he's telling him about, "No, I read your transcripts, Dwayne, and you're someone I'd like to challenge in my class or whatever." And
can we also add in, because we forgot to say that Walter, Dwayne asked Walter to hook him up, and I mean Walter totally went the opposite, bro.
Oh yeah,
he threw him under the bus. He's like, "Nah, I'm gonna challenge you. I didn't ask you that, man. I asked you to please get me out of this class.
You know what?
Your name is not Mr. and Mrs. Wayne.
In Walter's defense, I don't know if it's Walter's defense. Colonel Taylor put it in. He did put it in Dwayne's. It was Dwayne's decision. He said he told him, "I'm vice chair of the math department.
Yes,
we gonna meet some way, somehow down the road.
I mean,
we gonna meet."
Yeah, so, he put it in his. He put it in his corner. But yeah, come on, 19-year-old. Come on, bro.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, I get it. And in the end, Dwayne decides to take Dr. War, and well, the great relation they have just blooms over the years that we'll see in seasons in the future. Most HBCU thing.
Oh, yeah.
Huh? I'm asking, what's the most HBCU thing?
Registration.
Bingo. That's all. Moving on to the next one, because that's the way. Registration. That's so real.
Now we have, if you ever seen when we did season 1 for Different World, we had categories: the most HBCU thing, the least HBCU thing, Whitley Shade. We had the hip hop song that would be most likely in that show. We've changed them up a little bit. We still kept the most HBCU thing, but we just kind of altered the least HBCU thing to not the least HBCU thing, but highly unlikely category.
Yes. And for that, I have taken on the challenge of a challenging teacher, because I got enough problems in college. I'm trying to stay alive here. I'm trying to keep good grades.
Yeah.
I'm not going for the challenge. Plain and simple. I am not. I don't know if that was my least likely thing. Maybe
mine. I said, and I forgot it that quick, but mine was originally non-applicable. But after thinking about the gym, not set up, and Colonel Taylor parting the Red Sea. I mean, we could choose what you want. A teacher's going to be, if there's a teacher there or a professor that nobody really wants to go to, they're not going to act like that. At least not at Howard. I've never seen anybody, it's kind of a little out of hand with that.
Out of hand, out of pocket, maybe. Hip hop song.
We have changed that category. We have added, it is the hip hop or R&B song needed for this episode. Prior to that, it was just the hip hop song, because it seems like season 1 of Different World, they were still playing songs from the 60s and 70s or something.
To say the least. I had
Gladys Knight and the Pips,
who is in a future episode. So Gladys is she's in the next.
But she was singing "Love Overboard," not that song that they played in season 1. "Love Overboard" was a song at the time.
Good point. I had Run DMC's "Tougher Than Leather," because what's his name was supposed to be because Dr. War was just supposed to be the toughest teacher in the history of calculus.
When I think about it, I don't think I ever actually heard the song "Tougher Than Leather" from that album.
It's a real stripped down beat. If not, yeah. And it's kind of before the melodies. You got to remember, Run DMC is kind of a little bit on the down, because the height was Raising Hell. You know what I mean? So they kind of still was because Beats to the Rhyme was on that too. Beats to the Rhyme was the real hit on that. And Tougher Than Leather was like a real throwback to the boom bap type. But yeah, I always thought Tougher Than Leather. You have your song?
Mine was, my brother's name is Kenny. That's Kenny Parker. My other brother, ICU, is much darker. Boogie Down Productions is made up of teachers.
All right.
My
works.
philosophy. Boogie Down Productions, I kind of going along the whole teachers and all that stuff.